Everyone, I'm Harita, your English teacher. Today let's discuss about the famous play Dance Like a Man written by Mahesh Datane. Moving on to the slide. See here, you can see the picture of Mahesh Datane, the famous writer, actor and theatre artist. Hmm. Let's discuss about something related to Mahesh Datane. Who is this writer and what are the contribution he has given to the field of literature? So Mahesh Sattani is an Indian director, actor, playwright, and writer. See, he is a director, Indian director. So he has directed so many films when it comes to Indian film industry. And he's an actor, playwright, and a writer also. And when we consider him, he is the first playwright in English to be awarded Sahitya Academy Award, and he's the one who is born in Bangalore only, and he's a graduate in history, economics, and political science, and he is a film director also. We have already discussed that thing. And his first film, the debut film, is Mango Souffle, and another film is Morning Raga. And he has written so many plays also, that is a drama also, where there is a final solutions, and this one Dance Like a Man, Bravely for the Queen, On a Muggy Night in Mumbai, Tara, The Big Fat City. All these are famous plays written by Mahesh Tatane. Now, when we consider the plays or the writings of Mahesh Tithani, he has always taken the topics which are usually never being spoken about in society. For example, take this particular play, Dance Like a Man. So the title itself is something that is going against the societal expectations. Dance like a man. It is okay to be dance like a woman. That is fine, and that's something that is acceptable by the society. When it comes to dance like a man, that is not something acceptable, and that is not something that is already there in the society. It is going away from or going against the notions or the ideas of the society. So when we consider his plays, or when we discuss about his plays, most of the characters are usually in Indian, and they have some problems which are not socially acceptable. So in this particular play, Dance Like a Man, also we will see all these kinds of things. And all his plays are black comedies that address social issues, especially the deep seated prejudices and problems that the society is usually silent on. We know we are living in a society where we have some stigma or some kind of belief systems, and we know those belief systems are pagan in nature. That is, those are something related to the barbarian ideologies, but still we follow some of them, and we are not ready to speak about that also. So those kinds of systems are there. So in this particular play also, he's discussing about that kind of an issue. Not only in this play, most of his plays he is actually discussing about these kinds of issues. And another thing, that is gender identity, gender discrimination, and communal tensions are major themes. That is when we consider this play, Dance Like a Man. There we can see all these things: gender identity, gender discrimination, and communal tensions. And all these are the major themes. When it comes to gender identity and gender themes, they are not discussing about the ideas of transgender or something like that. Not about that thing. The female, male, that kind of a gender issue is being discussed in Dance Like a Man, because this particular play has written long back and not in the 20th century or 21st century. So here the gender issues means male female, that kind of an issue. He questions the mainstream perception of gender in many of his plays. And the plays written by Mahesh Tatani, most of the plays are actually discussing about the question or the perception of gender. See why? Because uh, Mahesh Tatani, he is actually a classical dancer. And earlier, in Indian society, most of the Indian society, they didn't support male dancers, especially when it comes to classical dance. It's okay, it's fine to be a dancer if you are a Western dancer, or if you do dance as a passion, then it's fine. When you are going to take dance as a serious profession or taking it as your own career, the society will go against you, because society is not ready to accept it. If you want to follow that as a passion, it's fine. When it comes to profession, you should earn money because according to the patriarchal society, man should be the breadwinner, but he should take care of family. He should earn through dance, especially classical dance. You can't earn anything. That is the problem. So these issues we can see in this particular play also. So these are the main or important things that we should know about Mahesh Dattani. Yeah, these are the some activities that we will do later. So directly going into Dance Like a Man. It's a book written by Dattani, and also this was staged in many of the festivals. This particular play, and we will get a film adaptation of this particular play that is also available. And coming to this particular play, Dance Like a Man, it's a two-act play. We know when it comes to uh, plays, that is drama, we have one-act play, five-act play, and two-act play. There are different variations when it comes to drama. And this particular one is two act, that is, we have only two acts, and this two acts we can see various also. And this play has first performed in Bangalore on 22nd September 1989. And Detani is the one who directed this play, and he is the one who has played the role of young Jairaj and Vishwas. These are the two characters in that play. And when we consider this play, we can divide this play into two time zones. That is, one time zone is 1940s and another one is 1980s. And also this play is actually revolving around, or it is built around two extremes, that is two polarities. There is so many opposites ideas are there. One is masculinity and femininity. What's masculinity and what's femininity? How is it connected, or what are the perception regarding masculinity and femininity when we consider the society, Indian society, especially Indian patriarchal society? And the idea of art, that is something imaginative or uh, abstract in nature. Next is politics, that is practical things and the tangible achievements. Okay, how the society perceive a person who is a classical dancer, and he is coming from a very conservative family, and his father was a social reformer, a freedom fighter, and the people of that society will look upon him and they consider him as an ideal person, and his son is doing something else, he's going away from the tradition. Then how the society uh, take all those things. Okay, all these are discussed in this play. And also this particular play, he's raising a lot of questions regarding to tradition and how the society, patriarchal society, is stereotyping the gender roles in the post-independent society. Because the pre-independent society, we can't say anything because we know so many pagan belief systems, caste issues, so many things were there, and we were colonized by the Britishers. So issues were there. But after getting independence, if again we are following all these things, means we are not advancing, we are again going backwards. Okay, so all these we can see and Dance Like a Man. I already discussed about the title, Dance Like a Man. See, this title itself suggests that a man is supposed to do the work which suits a man and not pursue their career or profession in anything else which makes them less man. See, dance like a man, dance like a woman, that is fine, but dance like a man, what is that thing? If you are not doing the things, or the if you are not choosing the profession that is that something will enhance your masculinity, then you won't be considered as a real man in a patriarchal society. So in this play we have three generations and their personal ambitions, their sacrifices, their struggles, compromises, conflicts, everything. We can connect this particular play to our daily life. Okay, we can connect so many instances that is happening in this play with our daily life, or the things that are happening around our society or happening around us, because all these are universal in nature. The themes are universal in nature. The problems are universal in nature. We know in a family there there will be a lot of conflicts. There will be so many arguments, struggles, sacrifices, everything will be there. And another one important thing, through this particular play, especially by giving the title of the play Dance Like a Man, he puts forward a question on man's identity and his sexuality. Okay, if person is a man, then how that man should behave in a society which is patriarchal in nature. Okay, what are the aspirations that the society have on him? All these things are being discussed by Dattani. So this is this particular screen. You can see one picture that's actually taken from the film adaptation of Dance Like a Man. Moving on to the next one. Yeah, about the play. In this play, we have five characters, and this play is actually oscillating between past and present. We have seen two acts are there, two time zones are there, past and present. Okay, that is in one time zone, the two characters, Jairaj and Ratna, they are presented in their 60s, and in another time zone, they are presented in their youthfulness. Okay, in that time also. And here we have the character list. Amrit Lal, he is the father of Jairaj, and next is Jairaj. He is the son of Amrit Lal, and he is the husband of Ratna. His wife is Ratna, and he has a daughter, that is Lata. See here, Amrit Lal, Jairaj's father, he is a social reformer and a freedom fighter. It's a typical representative of a patriarchal society or a patriarchal family. When it comes to Jairaj, he is a classical dancer. He's a Bharatanatyam dancer, and his wife Ratna, she is also a dancer. Lata, their daughter, she is also a classical dancer. And the last one is Vishwas. He is the boyfriend or son-in-law uh, in this play. That is Lata's boyfriend is Vishwas. He is not a dancer. He is actually a businessman. He's not a businessman. He's taking care of his father's business. He's doing business in the commercial street. He's a mitai wala. He is a sweet shop owner in commercial street, and he owns his father, not Vishwas, his father owns half of the buildings in that commercial street. It's kind of a Mawadi, that kind of a person. So that's about the characters. Now moving on to the play. So this particular play that is opens at 7 p.m. on the day when Lata, young dancer, bringing her boyfriend Vishwas home to meet her parents Jairaj and Ratna. So Act 1, Scene 1, we can see Vishwas, Lata's boyfriend. He is there in Lata's house. That is, Vishwas is there in Jairaj and Ratna's house. Why? To meet Lata's parents, that is Jairaj and Ratna, to talk about their marriage proposal, to talk about their relationship. And that time, Jairaj and Ratna, both of them are not there in that house. They went to hospital because one of their musicians, that is Mridakis, Srinivas, he has broken his arm and he is admitted in a hospital. And they are so much worried about Srinivas the Mridakis. Why? Because uh, re- soon Lada's one high profile dance performance is coming, and Srinivas is the Mridakis for that particular performance. If he is not fine, the last minute they can't arrange any new musician, and everything will be going to vain because that performance won't happen. The president, prime minister, so many high profile people are coming to attend that particular performance. So that's why Jairaj and Ratna, they are so worried. So when it comes to Jairaj and Ratna, they are so concerned about their daughter's career, dance career, because Jairaj and Ratna, both of them are not that successful when we consider their career. dance career. We know, especially in 1980s and 50s, 60s, 80s, that time, art is not that popular, and especially people won't consider a person who is a dancer. And we know that Devdasi system, all these things were existed at that time. So people has have some kind of biased or prejudices regarding dancers. So that's why Jairaj and Ratna, both of them were not that successful. And there were internal politics also that we will discuss later. And all these things are happening in an old-fashioned house, because Jairaj and Ratna's house, that is the one situated in the middle of Bangalore city, and that is an old-fashioned one. All the things, especially the furnitures, other things, they are at least 40 years old, except the living room, because they have uh, renovated the living room and they made that into separately. So, and also, this house is situated in a high priced land, and even a Marwadi businessman, he has offered up to 90 lakhs for this particular property. Okay, so that's about the introduction part of Dance Like a Man. So, the balance we will be discussing in the next class. I hope it's fine to you. We have discussed about the writer Mahesh Tatani, and the characteristics of his writing. Also, what is the idea, or what are the concepts behind Dance Like a Man, this particular play, and what are the basic facts about this play, the characters, and the setting of this play. All these are have been discussed. So, see you in the next class. Thank you. Have a great day.